Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Question Mark, and this is Hyperdimensional Neptunia U Action Unleashed. I don't know why I said it that fast. Probably too much coffee. Anyway, this is another Hyperdimensional Neptunia game. It came out a little while ago on Steam. I've tried to do a recording of it, I think I'm on my 5th try, and each time it has fucked up somehow. So here's to number 5, I guess. So this is a little bit different than most of the other Neptune games, where they're more of a RPG, kind of a typical RPG. Just get to kind of move your guys around in battle, and that's about it. This is, closer to an action RPG. You've got these quests, missions, quests, whatever you want to call them. They call them quests. You can call them missions. Really, whatever you feel like calling them. You've got your different CPUs. So you've got your 4 CPUs that you're probably aware of if you're familiar with the first Hyperdimensional Neptunia game. Then you've got these CPU candidates, which this is my first experience with the CPU candidates. Primarily because I haven't actually played the second or the third one yet. Yeah. Kinda sucky. And then we've got Dengekiko and Famitsu, who are journalists doing write-ups for the girls here. But the big thing with them is, and this is the part that I'm not really a fan of, is they have their different suits, of course. But you see, I've got the hoodie dress, the soft hoodie, the hard hoodie, and I should have another one. Okay, maybe I don't have it on Neptune yet. But there's another one that is a pre-torn. So, if we take a look at the hard hoodie.
Now loading.
There we go. We've got Neptune in what appears to be her kind of typical clothing. And then the soft hoodie, it looks the same.
Wrong game.
But the soft hoodie is softer. The hard hoodie,
Really
which
good.
again looks identical, is harder. It's unbreakable.
Fair eyes!
So I'm gonna do the soft
game.
hoodie on Neptune here.
Why, yes.
Let's see. Who do I have? Is it long? That's hard. No, I don't have hers.
Yep.
Who is it that I have This is soft. Oh, and there's also
pretty
of
cute.
course. Oh, that's not the one I wanted.
Hey, pretty cute.
There we go.
How do
You've
I
got your
look?
bathing suits as well, because what would it be like if you didn't have your bathing suit? And that's her regular one, so you gotta keep it on hard.
Why, yes.
Who do I've got hard for everyone. That's
Work
her
just
bathing
got
suit.
easier. Install.
And that's just her regular one. I have
Shocker.
hard. Come on, there's
Yes.
another one. Don't tell me I only have it on the CPU candidates. Yep, apparently I only have it on the CPU candidates. I don't actually
Pretty
like
awesome,
Uni,
huh?
but we'll show you. Pre-torn. Yep. So
Cute, right?
I'm more of the hard person.
Yeah.
But let's set up, let's just do Noir and Neptune as the soft.
How do I look?
So I'll show you kind of what happens throughout the quests.
Okay.
Just trying to find one that's kind of within my level set. So you've got a couple different types. You see these red ones? These red ones require a very specific set of instructions to actually complete them. and they kind of give you a little bit of a hint. For the most part, it comes down to beating the crap out of things. That's really what it boils down to. Let's do. Let's do the stop mod.
You got it.
Because we can. So we're going to use Noir and Neptune. So you always go in with 2. You can choose not to go in with, more than 2. There's some with conditions that require either a CPU or CPU candidate, and there's a couple that are only for the journalist ones, like specifically one for Dengekiko and another one for Famitsu. But for the most part, you get to choose who you want, so you can mix and match.
Here I go.
However you decide to do it. It's entirely up to you. And then you get these little blurbs, and it tells you about their CPU form as well.
I gotta look cool sometimes. Here I go.
And then we've got this. So you've got full free-flowing combat.
Take this.
And you've got your special moves as well. So you charge up your SP meter.
Would you?
And that's your medal collection. That's your move set.
Tag team.
And we can switch out.
You okay? Let me know if you're drained.
And each one has their own little set of moves.
Volcano dive.
And including their specials. They also have their EXE drives, which you can activate once you fill up your EXE bar.
You're looking crummy,
And
buddy.
there we go. Costume break. Ta-da! So, your costume breaks as you do more strong attacks. It also breaks as you take more damage. It also, I believe it's supposed to, now this is going and having me actually try to remember something that was, explained at the beginning of the game. Good luck with that. It also, I believe, increases your critical hit chance.
I'm sorry. Take care of the rest.
So your EXE drive,
Rely on me a little, would you?
and there we go, costume break. Your EXE drive and HDD actually increase more for the off person than they do for the person usually fighting. And of course, I can transform into my HDD form. And everything's pretty much the same. It's a Neptune game. Things operate on basically the same principle. You got 32-bit Mega Blade. It is fairly good. The movement is actually pretty decent. I would like to see a little more feedback on getting hit, because there's times when you get just
Useless.
a little more explanation on the dodging.
Gotcha.
Like, it didn't really explain dodging at all. Like,
This is the end.
I honestly don't really see much use for HDD mode, to be honest.
32-bit Mega Blade.
But let's switch back to Noir. She's a lot faster. I prefer Noir. I don't like Mooney though, funny enough. I find her attacks to be really quite slow. You can also get into a costume break situation with your HDD mode. But I won't in this particular case. Primarily because I have the hard costume on.
An item.
That's really it. So yeah, this is it. This is what you do. There's obviously some story to it as well that you get into when you've completed different missions.
Now you've done it.
I'll return the favor! Drop slash! All who face me shall fall!
And there we go. What I've done there is I just launched my EXE attack.
Eat this!
So,
An obvious result.
just beat the crap out of them. And there we go. They do their little ending thing and we're good.
Hey, what gives?
And I got meh. How did I get meh? Seriously. How did I get meh? I don't know how I got meh. But you gain medals from killing enemies, and we will go into... oh, there's a story part, but let's go into... I believe it's setup. You have your Lily ranks as well, which I haven't really seen anything spectacular regarding these. Like, there's some...
Just checking, but
you get
you're the
different
Neptune I know from my dimension, right?
When
and crash
they gain
goes
rank.
the fourth wall. Relax, girl.
And you
Don't
get-
confuse any new
When you
fans
get to
so
level
soon.
3, I believe you can get higher, but I haven't. You get little bonuses, so 1.2 times XP gained. Big whoop. This you get nothing for 2, and you get nothing for 1s. I don't think I have any that are below 1. I think 1 is the lowest.
Yes.
And then you got your medal collection. Your medal collection is how you gain items and whatnot. So as you collect medals from these guys, you get items. Just that simple, you know.
You got it.
You gotta kind of go through them and see, like, you know, that one's full.
Perfect.
That one still have a lot to go.
Yeah.
You know, some that I haven't. And we got this balls, action machine, whatever.
Yes. Okay.
So it's pretty cool. Like these take effect on all of your characters, so you get an extra 100 or 1,000 HP each, which is quite cool. Oh, I haven't taken out very many bomber kits, have I?
You got it.
I've taken out a lot of those guys. So it's kind of cool, you know, get additional power. It's just basically how you would level up. There's no real, like, leveling. Well, there is a leveling. What am I saying? There is a leveling. You do level up. It's not quite the same, though. And then we've got, so this is going to give us, oh, there we go. So, birthday suit. So this would be Neptune's Pre-Torn. So we get these little news reports. This is how you get the new costumes.
Hey everyone! It's time for Dengekiko News, where I talk about the latest and greatest headlines. In the news today, newsflash, Neptune's birthday suit. I think it's safe to assume she threw her clothes off on a whim because it was hot or something. Anyway, some unwarranted comments have been circulating about these girls, such as, so hot, eternal lover, Nepgear is so gonna be my waifu, I'm nude too, and many others. These aren't just comments, though. These are our fans' fetish delusions, and that last one was so gross. Pardon me. This proves that something must be done to alleviate our fans' overwhelming desires. Thus, Torn Duds has been sent over. We hope it will be enough to placate you. At least we'll all be more comfy if it's hot outside. But don't let us catch cold. Stick around for the next exciting installment of Dengekiko News. Now
so
loading.
They're pretty much all the same.
Yes.
You know, they have a little bit, like it's a quip for the person. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. They don't change much for those newses. There is also a Famitsu news, which is more for the CPU candidates. Surprise, surprise. She's the journalist for the candidates, and Dengekiko is the journalist for the CPUs. Woo. Other than that, occasionally you'll get some sort of scene in one of the CPU's cities, but not a whole lot going on there.
Hell yeah!
This is where you would equip things. Here's your command list, Lily ranked medal that I already showed. You've got your sound, so you can change the song that plays on this menu if you so desire. I don't really see any reason. You've got a tutorial, config, config is pretty decent. It's really just whatever is on the console version, plus a resolution slider and full screen mode. Yeah, there's really nothing else to it. Except that question mark one, which I haven't unlocked yet. I have no idea what it is. Not sure if it's something for DLC or if it's something that has to be unlocked further in the game. But for the most part, like I said, the levels don't really work the same. Is this going to show me for level? Not really, no. I don't think that there really is a way to see their levels. Basically, the levels just tell you what you can do. So, level 27 is what's recommended for this one. This one here is limited to Noir and Blanc. So those are the only two that you can do. So it says there... Oh, let me grab my mouse here. So where it says character, it's set. So it's a set character that has to take it. So Noir and Blanc have to do this one. This one here, there's no limit, so anybody can do it. You pick who you want. And this one here is CPU candidates only. So you get to pick any of the candidates, but you can only pick the candidates. Yeah. So if I go into here, you know, the other ones are blocked off. I can't do anybody else. That's really all levels are for. That's really it. Final Labyrinth. One complaint I have is that things unlock, like, you pretty much get every mission here, every quest, pretty much at the beginning. And you end up going through, they're not ordered. Like you see here, this goes 21 to 5. And then, yes. This one, 26, then 2, 27, 10. They're just all over the place. Yes. And you end up searching through to find one that's, you know, around your level. Because if you go in one that's too high, you get your face just absolutely handed to you. Just absolutely destroyed. Like, oh, there we go. Yeah, in the lower right corner it says the level. So 21, 23, 21. I think they're pretty much all in the 20. Oh, wow. I gotta get Ram up. Yeah, Ram's not doing so great. But I have got the hard costume for everyone.
Pretty good.
I just don't. I don't need to see their assets hanging out more than they already are. Thanks, Vert. You know, I don't really need to. You can change their style, like, you know, by default, Uni has black hair. And she has the silver hair in CPU mode. But you can see she's got a black costume, whereas I have her white costume on. You can change her hair.
Pretty awesome, huh?
So now she's blonde.
Cute, right?
I've pretty much gone back to their default.
Pretty awesome,
huh? Have her pink hair. But it doesn't change her, the actual picture of her. So I've just decided to pretty much go default with everyone. Except, you know, some of their clothes I'll change slightly. You know, I've got the purple outfit versus the blue one. This one I haven't brought back, primarily because I really haven't played her. I have been playing with her more. That sounded really dirty. It really did. But yeah, it's an interesting game. It does some things that, you know, aren't particularly great, but ultimately it is a Neptunia game, or Neptune game. It is quite nice. I actually rather enjoy it. It's definitely nowhere near some of the higher end ones, like the Warriors style games like Hyrule Warriors, or the only one that I've ever played, which is Dragon Quest Heroes, which I actually really like Dragon Quest Heroes. Should do a video on that soon. So yeah, it's pretty basic. That's really all I've got, other than, you know, going in and beating the crap out of things. That's it. That's what you do. So anyway, I'm gonna end this here. Thank you all for watching. hopefully this video turns out. And we will see you next time. Yeah, I don't know where my brain went. Probably down the flusher. The flusher? Down the shitter. There we go. Anyway, bye!